Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Marriage Toxin chapters 23, 24, and 25. Last chapter, or chapters, last read through was incredible. I feel like this series is always incredible. It is one of my favorite manga I'm reading right now, period, bar none. It's so incredibly good. The art is maybe my favorite. I love the characters. The storytelling's incredibly good. We got the stuff with the bug user's wedding, and it actually seems, I was like, I don't know if we're continuing with that or if we're just going to immediately move on to what's next, but at least clicking on to chapter 23, the first page that comes up, it looks like we are still at the wedding for right now. So, yeah, either way, I guess let's get to reading. But we're starting out still at the wedding. Thank you, Kinosaki-san, for the speech, of course, but also for helping Geto with the search. While Geto saves the day, the others chat about. Alright? Oh, no prob, Hanamaki-san. And then, you really are a great guy, huh? You've always cared for Geto-kun. Even when he was an angry youth, you were there for him. Her. Well, to be fair, I'm the one that should be thanking him. And then Kinosaki looks inquisitive. Becoming my friend, coming to my wedding, the family hierarchy being what it is, all of that should have been out of the question. Family hierarchy? But Hanamaki-san, you and Geto-kun are just specialists, right? The Hanamaki bug users are descendants of a poison bug user. The Tsunagi needle users are descendants of a poison needle user. There are many other families that use maladies and what have you, but our families, the sub-branch families, originate from the poison clan. Okay, so they're like branch families. And, as they're the progenitor, we submit ourselves to their will. The top 5 families are the Geto family, the Yarima family, the Nasu family, the Dogo family, and the Kirishima family. The collective known as the Specialists consists of the top 5 families and their branch or sub-branch families. There are outliers, but they're rare. If a member of one of the top 5 told a branch family member to kill themselves, they do it without saying a word. That's how strong the hierarchy is. Listen, Toshiki, only by the grace of the Getos is our family allowed to exist. This room has clocks everywhere. The heads of the top 5 families have been playing games with people's fates and lives for hundreds of years. They're monsters. They don't think like us. Be you an enemy or an ally, we're all just pawns in their family power game. If you want to live, you best shut up and do what they say. And then all of the clocks strike midnight or noon. We have people walking down the halls, and all the bug users looking terrified. His father making him bow. At least I'm assuming it's his father, maybe? Oh, it's alright, sit up. And we have Geto as a kid. And is this maybe the first time we're seeing his father? This is Hikaru. It was recently decided that he will be the next head of the family. My first impression of Geto wasn't one of awe. So he's all beat up, and they said it's decided that he'll be head of the family. Are we going to get a flashback that he had to fight other potential candidates, and that's how he got injured to become the head? But something else. We worms, are only able to do what we do thanks to the Geto family. Good. Well, thanks for coming. It was our pleasure. Hikaru-sama? Please, feel free to use this one, like the worm that he is. Her. And then, he's all yours. And they leave Toshiki with him. He doesn't look like a worm to me, says Hikaru. Man, and that's the impression he left. Those around him choose to fear him, but in reality he's really just a regular guy. Just a plain good guy. Man, I love it because they're both just good guys. For sure. And congrats. When I told my dad we'd become drinking buddies, he just about had a stroke. Kinosaki-san? And then needle user comes in and bows. The Geto family can be a real pain. Far more so than my or even needle user's family. And they both bow. But please, help him find his happiness. That's a tall order, guys. He falls apart in front of women. Oof, you're not wrong. But, like you two know, I know he's a great guy too. I promise you, I'll find someone Geto-kun can spend the rest of his life with. And we see Kinosaki's brother's pictures. And of course, Kinosaki knows he's a great guy because of all he's done for their brother. I step away for a second and now they're bonding? Kinosaki, what are you doing? He thinks, walking back in. You should have invited me to the fight. Don't you have kids to take care of? And they're all just hanging out at the cliff. Toshiki, I wish you all the best. Her. And they fly away on bug wings. Oh, that's great. And we see somebody with a spear. Oh? And a fly lands on their eye? Yeah. He's got a blade thing at the end of a pole, and he's good at swinging it around, I guess. Uh-huh. And then he falls over? Yeah, that's about it. All in all, I guess that wasn't that big a deal, taking out a specialist. Okay, so who's next? And we see spear user Nagihiko Kushi something, and then poison user Hikaru Geto. So this is the next opponent, I guess. And they actually have a cool design, which makes me think you should take them seriously, you know what I mean? It's like, you can tell sometimes, like, when villains have a lame design, it's like, oh, they're not going to be that serious a villain. But then when a villain has a cool design, it's like, oh no, they're a problem. In the next chapter, a new case and a new client. We get to start the next arc. Okay, that was a very fun arc. I still think Urashino arc is, like, kind of top tier. But I love the bug user wedding arc. It was short, it was fun, and there was just some really great emotional character stuff in there. Even this chapter, we learned a bit more about the world that I think is really, really cool. So yeah, all of that I think was really, really positive. So let's just move on to chapter 24 for now. Okay, now we are moving along. The little thing at the side sign says 100 yen corner. And it's just... Oh, wait, no. Okay, it does. Okay, so I was... When I clicked onto that, I was trying to look at it. Yeah, it says 100 yen koana. And then it said... I thought it looked like something Shima, like Shirojima or Shiroshima. Or I guess it could be Haku. That looks like Jima or Shima, but maybe not. No, it doesn't. And then Takeru. And it's Muscle Animals collection. And then signs 100 yen corner by Takeru Hakucho. Okay, so Takeru is written there in katakana, and it's Hakucho. I knew it was Shiro/Haku, but I thought that the other one was like Shima/Jima, but I was wrong. And then Takeru Hachiko Muscle Animal Collection, yeah. And then got it, Geto-kun? The key is insight. Chapter 24, starting a new arc. So exciting. I love now that, you know, having the ability to mostly read a lot of Japanese, that, like, I can, like, get all these background things now. You must look at the machine's type, the placement of the prizes, the power of its arms, then attack. Oh. No, never mind. I was gonna say, is Hakucho Takeru, is that, what's-her-face's uncle, but maybe not. I don't think that was the artist's name from the Kawashima, whatever her name was. That arc, what, right? Yeah, I don't know if that was the artist's name. I don't think so. When it comes to crane games, it's you against the arcade, and so cute. That's pretty heavy. And then Kinosaki's Dating Tactics Arcade Edition. Score some points in the game of love. And then we see 10,000 yen gone. And it says, Maze Maze Ma something Tengok, which is heaven. Sign Mix 'em Up's heaven. Okay, so, or Maza Maza, not Maze Maze. Right? Yeah. So that's like Mix 'em Up's heaven. Okay. And then 100 Japanese yen is $1 US, it says. Probably best to avoid that one until you get better. It's a money pit. Crane games are a date night classic. If you win prizes with ease, you could just as easily win your date's heart. And I guess since it's mix-em-ups or whatever, the one kanji I couldn't read, maybe that's ame, maybe that's candy, not sure. You gotta find a way to score points. And then we see Whack-A-Meal Panic, whopping great fun. I think I can handle something like this. And then perfect, you're number one. He's thwacking the heels. We're shocked Kinosaki smug Hikaru. That's cool, but I'm not sure girls will go for it. And then let's hit the photo booths next. And that's probably the guy from last time, given the hair, spying on them. Let's hit the photo booths next. Man, I would do anything for Kinosaki. And it says Hunt and Trap Club. That's very niche. So Geto-kun, have you heard? There's an assassin hunter out there. And then select your weapon. Yeah, there's been talk of someone taking out named assassins one after another. No one knows who they are or why they're doing it, but they're definitely not new to it. They got Dan the Dismemberer, and even Kushima the Spear User. Specialists or top-notch assassins. There aren't many who could best a guy like Spear User in a head-to-head fight, especially with his skills. Just be careful, Geto-kun. Got it. And we're done. Look, is this supposed to be fun? Buzzkills don't get girls. I take it back. It's about making memories, Geto-kun. It's a reminder of the fun we had. I see. And print. Just think about it like this. Talking about your candy is more fun when the other person's interested, right? Yeah, I guess so. And again, that's maze maze. At least, yeah, that's say. That's maze maze ma something. So that's mix-em-ups. So I guess that's the kanji for candy. I don't know. And then star chip, it says on it. You don't have to feign interest. But I want you to remember something. Nothing feels as good as getting lost in something you both enjoy. And then your heart in my sights. Hatoni. That Hatoni rock on. Oh, like from the freaking the Soga King theme song. Hatoni rock on. And then let's get go. And then they're confronted by a lady. Is this going to be the new girl for this arc? Hikaru Geto. We need to talk. But before that, take a picture with me too. So, Kimie Arashiyama-san, you've been waiting around all this time because you have a job for Geto-kun? You could have just used Undeed. A beauty like me is born only once every 10 million years. You should be happy to see me. She is very attractive. You know, I will give it to her. Let's go, Geto-kun. That's longer than human history. Hey, wait, don't go. I'm sorry, please hear me out. You shouldn't stalk people you have business with. Where's the trust in that? I know, I'm sorry. I thought that maybe for a minute the assassin hunter had come for Geto-kun. So about that. I'm a specialist too, and I've got a special offer for you, Hikaru Geto. Until that assassin hunter's dealt with, I'll let you protect me. I love the wording. She is very cute. I love her teeth. Time to go. Hey, come on. Wait. You're a specialist. You should be able to protect yourself, right? But I'm not that kind of specialist. I'm not good at fighting. Hey, let's just hear her out. She tears up. But if she's here, as a professional, asking help from a complete stranger, then she's got to be in a lot of trouble. Am I right, Arashiyama? And then tearing up more. And then falling over backwards, he catches her. Hey. And she's just out. How can Hikaru-sama be so nice? Hey, Arashiyama. Is the big man himself holding me? Is he calling my name? He knows my name? So is she one of the, branch members or something? Being targeted by the assassin hunter had me blinded with fear. I'm so glad to be able to ask the real Hikaru-sama from the Geto family for help. I didn't even have an appointment with him, but he's still so polite and willing to listen to me. She is very cute. I feel like all of the girls in this are. And I mean, hey, if you're counting Kinosaki as a guy, even the guys. Arashiyama? Oh, my prince! And she jumps all over him. I love the shocked Kinosaki face. And then, come at me, assassin hunter. There's no way you can get me now. I love her teeth. In walks a new and eccentric client. I haven't accepted yet. Ooh, ha ha ha. That's a hearty laugh. And all of the Kinosaki faces are so cute. Amazing, brilliant. Every chapter of this is, but I mean, you know how it goes. Absolutely loved it. I'm gonna do one more. Let's go to chapter 25 to finish the video. I'm just smiling so much. I love this series so much. Chapter 25 gives us a color page. This is awesome. We have a color frontispiece cover here. Facing hyper hard hurdles. Chapter 25. In pursuit of supreme happiness. Man, so cool. So cool. Again, shout out to story by Joe Myaku and the art by Mizuki Yoda. And then so, Hikaru Gero and Helper, today's your lucky day. Allow me to show you what kind of specialist I am, and oh my god, showing off the entire thigh and butt combo. The new client, Arashiyama, what is her power? Well, her name means Storm Mountain, and Himekawa, that's the first one. That's what, Princess River, and then you had Ureshino. I'm not actually sure. I mean, Ureshi is happy, but I don't think that's the parts of her name. I don't know what the kanji in their names were since I'm just reading an English translation. But Arashiyama is like Storm Mountain. And then choo choo choo, and she's making a kissy face. Oh, is she talking to animals? We have the this little a hamster pops up, and the mark on his eye looks like her earrings. And she does have this, like, snake-looking necklace on. It's about time I properly introduce myself, and he has the mark on his back, too. I am Kimie Arashiyama, a hamster user, and this is my partner, Sirius. So this is why she's not much of a fighter, the hamster user. How does she assassinate people with this? Is it like, you know, Thanos, the Thanos theory? Hikaru Gero, it's thanks to my partner here that I was able to find you. Gathering intel and carrying out intricate schemes, or a walk in the park with Sirius at my side. So cute! Heh. Pip, nothing bad better happened to Sirius. It's just like Julia Jr. all over again. A sub-branch of the Beast Clan. Specialists are masters of killing, but that doesn't mean we're all good at hand-to-hand combat. Take me, for example. I'm best at assassination and traps, even though we've seen him do really well in combat. That's hard to believe that's all you're best at. The assassin hunter, I don't want anything to do with them, but the pack my family belongs to, they're really fired up about the hunter and are gunning to take them down. So you're wary and want protection. Bingo, I've got no way out because of my family history. So if your family's part of this pack, then why don't you have one of them protect? No can do. And then, up until my great-great-grandfather's generation, we were mouse users. We were respected by many, even the head beast user family. But in time that power waned. We've fallen so far. We could be stripped of the specialist title tomorrow, and I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, look at me. I've never even killed a person, and who in their right mind would hire me? The only thing chaining me to them is this collar. I'm forced to wear it as a sub-branch member. This is how it's been for me. I go to the pack meetings on time, only to find out everyone else came early. And I love how we have the hamster, like, sliding in the door, and all these other big, scary animals are already waiting. And they've already talked about the important stuff without me. Alright, go to the pack meetings only to find out everyone else came early, and they've already talked about the important stuff without me. Talks about the hunter were done the same way. They told me straight to my face that not only have I not killed, I can't kill, that a specialist who works as a temp at a run-of-the-mill company is at best cannon fodder. And again, I love the hamster typing. The art is so good in this series. It's so brilliant. The character designs are amazing. The art's amazing. Thanks for listening to me. I feel better now that I've told someone. Huh? I'm just glad I got to meet my idol before I die, she thinks. I got a little carried away, didn't I? Really, how could I expect the next head of one of the top 5 families to protect me? I wouldn't even be able to afford your fee anyway. 10,000 yen a day, he says. When should I start? And of course, it's saying that, so that's like, what, $100 a day? And then they're both surprised. Are you sure, Geto-kun? I mean, you're in serious trouble, right, Arashiyama? Well, I guess that's that. I'll put a little wrench in my matchmaking plan, or it'll put a little wrench in my matchmaking plans, but why not? Why not, right? Wow, Geto-kun's charm and appeal have improved so much from when we started. Right on. And then she dives back across the table onto him. Ah, she's crying. If you give me any more fan service, I might die. Kinosaki, what should I do? Hug her back, maybe. What? Stop joking. And then we cut to the next, area or whatever, I guess. Okay, Hikaru Gero and Helper. Today I'm going to have you meet the rest of the pack. We'll have to deal with them at some point. And then So is this what Arashiyama is really like? Where'd that attitude from yesterday go? She might be the most quirky one yet, but she's a specialist just like Geto-kun, so who knows? Or they might hit it off. And then they go up to the top of this building. We're here, and Furry Friends Petting Zoo closed. It says Nakayoshi Dobutsu Hiroba. So yeah, Dobutsu Hiroba would be petting zoo, right? And then Nakayashi is what they're saying is Furry Friends then. Alright. And let me introduce the pack. Ryumon, the serpent user. Oh, shit. Chojibaru, the owl user. They're just dead. Shibaseki, the hippo user. And then Kankaiji, the orca user. Hurita, the buffalo user. And then Hamawaki, the alligator user. And they're all taken down. Are they napping? No. They're dead. What? And then, are you part of the pack? What went on here? Who are you? Huh? Kinosaki, Arashiyama, get out of here. And then, Joe, this is nuts. We see the fist. We just have the fist coming in with the knife. That's a nutty like double page. And then stabbing into Hikaru. And they're both shocked. You're one of those big name specialists, right? I have no idea why you're here. A new conflict emerges with the thrust of a blade. But lucky me, it's been a while since I last got to gut a big fish. So that's nuts. The pack is already down. I don't know how many members. I mean, I guess that's the pack within the Beast User family, so that's probably not the whole Beast User family, but that's nutty. That's nutty that all of these users have been taken out already. I love Arashiyama. I love her. She is very, very attractive, extremely attractive. And in addition to that, her character is very, very fun. I love her personality. I love the fact that she's a hamster user and all the cute little like hamster art that we got to see of like depicting her as the hamster. It's so cute. So yeah, incredibly, incredibly, incredibly adorable. I love this. The Bug User's Wedding we finished off. It was an incredible arc and it was only like 4 chapters long. I love that we have like, I mean, I feel like we just introduced her. We're moving real fast. We're jumping already into this. This guy seems like a real, actual problem. It's nuts how we're like just moving the story extremely, extremely quickly. But it's also kind of amazing. You never like feel bored or anything. It's like we're jumping from one thing to the next to the next. And honestly, as great as Arashino is, like it'll be interesting to see how high up there Arashiyama ends up being by the end of this arc, just because, again, like with all the others, like with Himekawa, like with Arashino, I'm assuming we're going to get some cool, good development. So that'll be awesome. God, I'm looking forward to it so much. I love Marriage Toxin. Obviously, though, none of them can beat Kinosaki. I would do anything for Kinosaki. Anything for Kinosaki. Kinosaki is best boy / girl. Doesn't matter. I could care less about like what gender Kinosaki identifies as. Either way, I love them. So yeah, either way, I suppose that is it. Yeah, I guess like if you did like the video, my first thoughts and reaction, tell me what you thought of it in the comments down below if you want to. We can talk down in the comments, or if you want to talk on Discord, it's free and open for anyone. Asking, I can give you a link. We could talk on Miskey. I haven't really been using it, but I made one. We could talk on Twitter if you want. Just hit me up wherever. I always like to talk to everyone as much as I can. In addition to that, if you want to help support the channel, you could drop a super thanks down below. It would really be very appreciated. But if you want to get One Piece a few days early and also get a shout out at the end of every single video, become a patron or channel member. It's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description, or you can just hit join down below to become a channel member. Either way, Massive thank you to patrons and members. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Holly. Thank you to Magical Girls FR Nono, Huarian, and Smeller Dog. Thank you to Cherryton student David Langstaff, and thank you to Slayer Candidate SG. Huge thank you to all of them for all of their support, and huge thank you to all of you for watching. Thanks so much once again, and I'll see you all next time.